All right, well, we are here today at the most magical Goodwill in all of the land, and we are here with Dagny. We're about to head in and see what we can find that we can buy and flip for a profit, so here we go. Well, I guess my hair gave me away, but I have been sitting on this footage for a little while. I just really wasn't feeling it all that much, and you'll kind of get an idea as to why here. But this vase was made in China. It was $1.99. I liked the florals on it, but I didn't see a terribly high resale value in it, and I have been picky these days. This tray had a kind of chintz look to it. It was Andrea by Sadik. It was $1.99. I liked it, but I left it there. And around the corner on the end cap was this little horse figurine, and I loved the glazing on it. It was only 99 cents, but you can see here on the back leg there was a crack. And it was unfortunate because I loved that glaze. I thought it was really nice. But I did leave him behind, and I was sure that someone else would come along and fall in love and take him home. The purple glass caught my attention here, and I did turn it over to see it was $1.99. I tapped on it to see if it was glass or plastic, but you could see a mold mark here, which indicates it may have been blown in mold. And I walked away from it. This little creature was very interesting. Unfortunately, even though I liked it and I thought it was neat, it appeared to be missing a lid, first of all. Second of all, it did not have a price on it. And this Goodwill, if things don't have a price, they usually won't sell them to you, which is unfortunate. So I left that poor little critter behind. There was another piece of glass here, and I really loved the color of this. Unfortunately, there was a giant crack, which could not be ignored. Sometimes a little crack can be ignored, but that giant crack could not. That mug had a chip on it. That was blown glass. It was $1.99. It just wasn't very high quality glass. This little figurine here was adorable. It was $1.99. It was a little boy with a birdhouse, and he was putting the little bird back up into the birdhouse. My first thought was that this could be Japanese or possibly Chinese. I do not believe that this is German, but I liked the subject matter. It had a bird on it, and it was adorable. So I did stick that in my cart. This redware pig was also nice. I almost knocked him off, but he was good. Some little rice bowls. They appear to be rice bowls. Now these plates down here were textured, and I suspect they are recycled glass. I don't believe that they are Fire and Light. Watch me be wrong. Everyone's going to say in the comments, those are Fire and Light. I don't believe that they are. They were $9.99 for this stack, and I thought that they would be great for spring, for Easter, and I was getting a little desperate to find something that I could buy and flip for a profit, and I thought, you know what, those might do pretty well, given that people are going to be entertaining their families for Easter, so I grabbed those. The dolphins were nice. So was this little candlestick holder. I liked the pattern on this bowl, but it was marked Better Homes. And you know, sometimes they are on point with their designs. That cannot be denied. This is a USSR little shot cup that would have come with a larger decanter. We've actually sold the set before. A lot of the times you find the larger piece and it's missing the stopper, unfortunately. I liked this piece. It had some serious condition issues, but I thought that the front was good for display. And it's got that Pennsylvania Dutch look to it. It was $1.99. I stuck it in my cart. And after pushing it around for a while, I decided, you know what? I don't know why I'm still pushing this around. It's got some serious condition issues. And I put it back on the shelf. This was in the purses. There wasn't much in the purses, but this was in the purses. And it still had the new tags. I thought it was adorable. And I have a nephew now. And he is getting to the point where he can crawl. And pretty soon he will be walking. And he will be walking with this very adorable little backpack because I bought this for him. I thought that that was adorable. And it still had the new tags. So my sister will be on board with it, I'm pretty sure. And then I spotted these, and they were kind of exciting until I turned them over. And you can see there was a little bit of sticker shock. $9.99. I have seen these in antique malls before, and so I am familiar with them. I believe that these are vintage pieces. They have a cobalt insert, and they are really nice aesthetically. I like them. $9.99 seemed to be about what I would think they were worth, but I stuck them in my cart thinking, you know, those are really cool. Then I got to thinking about it a little bit later. But first I found this, and I'm not sure what that says. I'm just not sure, but I loved the decorative quality of it. And for $2.99, I thought, I don't know if it matters what that says because it looks really cool. I mean, it probably does matter what it says. It could say something horrible, but I bought it, so hopefully it doesn't. Here we have some more of these little shot cups. And I did pick these up and stick them in my cart, even though it looks like I left them behind. I was hoping that I would eventually come across the decanter to go with them. And look at this bird. It's got a bird on it. It was 99 cents. It was cute. Now I did go back to get the other little guy here on the shelf because I needed to collect all of them in order to find the decanter. Dagny found this, and I believe this is Czechoslovakia. Is it Germany or Czechoslovakia? I believe they both, it is Czechoslovakia. And there are different sizes of these. I've sold them in various sizes, but it's a cool design. She found this cutting tray, and she also found these little souvenir pieces. She picked up the little purple glass, and I did inform her it was blown into mold, if that made a difference to her. She ended up putting it back. There was some crackle glass there. She got some really great pieces. And this is what I like about splitting up, is that we're able to cover more ground, and she's able to find some stuff, and I'm able to find some stuff, and it works out. This was an interesting bottle, and I believe she ended up looking this one up, and I can't recall if she ended up buying it or not, but you can find all of her items in her eBay shop, which is linked down below under the Shop with Our Friends link. Beautiful little figurine. She's cute. She looks like she's winking. Now, we did end up looking for the coffee and tea canisters that I had picked up, and you can see them here. There's one listed for $7. There's a few listed for $20. These are not sold listings. We could not find solds. So that could be a great price for someone who wanted them for their own home, but for someone who's reselling like me, it just wasn't meant to be. I also put that back. It's not very often you see me putting things back. But look at this. I'm about to put these back too because I did not find the decanter. And that one is damaged. There was a crack on it. That one's got a little chip. They just weren't worth it, unfortunately. But I made sure they were all grouped together. This guy was interesting. Oh wait, never mind. I think that's Lady Liberty. Definitely late. Oh, and her arm fell off of her crown. I fixed it though. I just hung it right back up there. There we go. She's good now. Now, I noticed a lot of people in the comments are always wondering why I'm tapping on things. And when I tap on things, I get a better sense of what they are made of. But not only that, you can kind of tell sometimes if things are cracked or damaged when you tap on them. And now I've found the turtle shell. It's part of a coconut, interestingly enough, and I know where the rest of the turtle is. That was a nice little bank, a tiger bank. I've got some precious moments there. A little egg. I thought, oh, is that fire and light? No, probably not. The color was actually flashed on and you could see where it was wearing off. For 99 cents, probably not. It did have a very interesting texture to it though. And that's why I stood there looking at it for so very long. I wanted to make sure. And finally, I reunited the turtle with the shell. Unfortunately, at that moment, I realized that the price tag was not on the shell either. But then I grabbed it. I'm like, you know, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot this time. I will attempt to purchase this turtle. And they ended up selling it to me. They did. I was pretty excited about that. This was really neat. As I mentioned, I have a nephew, and he is small. And I thought, you know what? This could be very cool for him. As long as he doesn't pinch his little fingers. He might need to be a little bit older for this, but I thought that this could be hours of fun. Hours, maybe. Or at least 10 minutes. Dagny found a nice new plaque for my desk. This was George Briard. And this is a name that I look for a lot. I'm a fan of George Briard's stuff. And this one was brand new. It appeared as though it had never been used. If it had been used, I probably would have left it for $9.99 because the resale value on it used is about $20. But the fact that it was not used, I thought, you know what? I'll grab it. And there it is in my cart, falling all over the place. I was like, look, it has never been used. The sticker's just crumpled up inside of it. Ta-da! Why not? $9.99. And that was that. All right, well, we are done with the Goodwill now. I realized that that was kind of a short trip to the Goodwill, but I just wasn't finding a whole lot, and the stuff that I was finding was priced a little bit out of my comfort zone. So we are heading now down the road to Cackleberry Antiques. Yes, the stuff is going to be priced at a higher price point, but the quality is going to be there. So I'm okay with spending a little bit more in an antique mall knowing that the quality is there. So we're gonna go there and maybe find some stuff that we can flip for a profit. So let's head down the road to Cackleberry. Here we go. Well, I always have to pause and admire this case right inside the door because there are so many beautiful things. But as you can see, this goes on forever and ever. And I love shopping here. Dagny and I usually start in the cases because they're right inside the door. And there are some great stuff in the cases. This vase being one of those things. It was $89.99, and I loved the light purple glass with that blue swirl, and I just wasn't sure I could buy it and make a profit. And so I didn't think it was really worth getting a key for it. I did come back to this Santa, which one of my viewers had mentioned in a previous video. This is the Kreiss, K-R-E-I-S-S, Evil Santa. And it does have a pretty good resale value. They had it priced for $59.99. And you can see here one sold in 2018 for $150. And that is a worth point comp. But I mean, that's pretty good. So it looked to be in really good condition. I did end up purchasing it and I got 10% off because it was over $20. So I was pretty pleased with Santa Claus. I also zoned in on that little Egyptian cat in the back. The cat in the front looked kind of like a Laurel Birch, but I wasn't sure. Look at this guy back here. Want to see smoke come out of my ears? I do want to know how much it costs. Let me get down on the floor and look. Wait, here. It's not kids. Oh, do you see it? $18. He's really cool. They're just Linux. The Disney ones have little Disney characters on it.
Spice Garden.
You know what I noticed was this little boy over here? The goat.
Yes. He's getting kicked in the butt.
I like it. I like that. I've never seen that one before.
He's like, move out of my way.
I'm just wondering, why is he not wearing any clothes? Right?
True. Maybe it was hot.
Maybe. He was just like, you know what? I mean, I kind of like it. I think I'm going to buy it. So I'm going to kind of be bouncing back and forth between voiceover and not voiceover because different areas the music is louder than others. But we did wander into this booth and there was some very nice china here. There was some glass and this vase was really nice. This case was open, which it took me a moment to realize. And there was a nice little micro mosaic pill box. And I love these little micro mosaic pieces. This planter was a pottery planter. It was a USA planter. I'm not sure exactly who makes it. Dagny thought it looked to be a grasshopper, and so I had to get a closer look at it to see if it actually looked like a grasshopper or not. The lamp that we've been admiring almost every visit is still there, and one of these times I'm probably going to cave and make it mine. There's a nice owl there, and we actually have one very similar at the shop that Dina brought in, and it is a carnival glass owl. And it is almost identical to that one. Of course, I spotted the mushroom. The little mushroom in the back. There was an inkwell. Now, it was $25.99. And even though I liked the inkwell, I wasn't sure that I could purchase it for $29.99 and still be able to make a profit. But that does not mean I can't admire it and hope that I come across one in the wild someday. Yeah, it is. That's so pretty. I love that. All the amazing glass. I feel like I looked at. Oh yeah, those are broken. I looked at those the last time. Oh look, here's a pudgy little pigeon. I didn't realize that Fenton also made a pudgy pigeon. These. I like them. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's figural.
16.
No, 16 is decent. I like that. I might do that for 16. I will hand it to you. Alright. Goodwill. $29. I like it. Cool design. Professor Bruno. Down here. This is made by. What's marked on the back? Is it Peggy Carr? I like that one. Don't recognize the name. This is really cool. Didn't you pick this up the last time? You did.
I think so, because I was looking.
Yeah, that's damaged, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, look at these. Homegrown UNESCO.
Are
They, what are they? They're mice?
They're mice.
They're weirding me out a little bit, though. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Let's get out of here. found her. She was sitting up on top.
She's delightful.
Interesting. She's very dusty.
She's very dusty.
I like her. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.